free speech. There's not many things more valuable than free speech. And the United States of America, we are the only country in the world we have enshrined in law the concept of free speech, enshrined in our Constitution. They don't have that in Canada, they don't have that in England, France. We're the only country in the world. Plain and simple. The Founding Fathers and those who added the First Amendment valued free speech tremendously. Of course, now free speech is pretty much stifled. We know that through big tech companies and government working together. Very much speech is restricted, censored, and but it's a very touchy subject. You know, you just can't stop people from speaking, even though they're doing their best. Stop us from doing it online. And they've also conjured up ways to stop us from speaking freely offline. And it struck me that this whole idea of preferred pronouns, that we would be obligated to utilize preferred pronouns. Because that would be stifling free speech. That would be enforcing non-free speech. So a person can, these days, choose their pronouns. Me, I'm a he and a him. My girlfriend, she and a her. Someone else might want to be diddle and daddle, they and them, cat and dog, hugga bugga 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 bugga. They can choose anything they want. And in Canada, for example, they actually wrote a law and tried to enforce that you, by law, would be required to use someone's preferred pronouns. Now, bear in mind, a person can choose their pronouns on a daily, hourly, or by the minute. I might change my pronouns right now and go back to what they were. And you have to keep track of that, for one thing. But I'm glad you call somebody their pronouns, especially if it's a friend of mine. I'll call them whatever they want. If it's not a friend of mine, well, I won't be calling them anything. Well, hopefully I'll never see them. But that's not my point. The point is that if the government can force me to use somebody's special pronouns, well, maybe they can force me to use some other word too. For ketchup, for example, I can't use ketchup anymore. I got to use blasaba. That's what I have to use from now on. Blasaba. And if you don't do it, you're not complying with the enforced speech laws, like the ones they have in Canada. Whatever it's called, number 16. Listen to Jordan Peterson. He'll tell you all about it in detail and how he confronted the Canadian government and made them back down. But they haven't given up. They're still trying to enforce us to use those pronouns. And I resist. I'm going to continue calling ketchup, ketchup, and a spade, and a corrupt communist government, not elected official, trying to push stuff on us that we don't like. I'm going to call him what he is. He's a communist bureaucrat who somehow snuck into our... I know how he did it. It's another long story. But there they are, trying to enforce their we didn't elect them. They're bureaucrats. We need our politicians to get off their butts and wake up and start getting to work. And they shouldn't be 80 years old in government. They shouldn't be there for That's a whole other subject. Free speech. I love it. I love you guys too. I'm out of here. Thanks for listening.
But you've taken a chance on me.